Disgusted by your weakness, you have no right to live.
A good evening, Antoinette. So, something interesting happened at work today. I got cussed out by Ivan Leal from Five Finger Death Punch. So, Ivan lives in Fort Collins, Colorado. I currently work in Brighton, Colorado. And the fast food restaurant I work at, he decided to come to tonight on the day I decided to work a 14-hour shift. So, that starts it. And so I was getting really tired by the end of my shift, because this happened around, I think, like 7:30, 8-ish, and we were in the middle of a freaking like 8-10 hour rush that started at 2. So it's sitting here like we were slow on food, we were slow on ice cream, like everything was just slow because we had massive lines and we had 6-minute drive times, and we had like 5-10 minute wait on anything counter. So it was insane. It's just sitting here like, and then Ivan comes along, and I recognize him. I don't know where from, but I recognize him. But I couldn't tell if it was because he was a regular customer, if it was because he was the lead singer for Five Finger Death Punch, or for whatever other reason. And I'm just like, I know you. Why do I know you? So he ordered, got some basic stuff. I think he got like chicken strips, a burger, and a drink and the dessert. It was a long wait. He probably waited at least 10 minutes, which I get it. That's not something you want. That's not really something anybody wants, is to wait 10 minutes for fast food. But we were in the middle of a rush. We were struggling, and even like I said, our ice cream machines were extremely slow. And I could tell he started getting more irritated and more pissed off, and he kept giving me like these death glares, and I'm like, oh shit. So I kind of started fidgeting, because I start fidgeting when I get nervous, because I'm expecting him to blow up. I'm expecting something to go wrong. So I started messing with my hat, and that's when he kind of was like, okay. He was freaking out over, he thought there was like some sort of health concern at the store, because when we're making all our products, we don't need to wear gloves, because we don't actually touch the product. We don't touch the candy. We don't touch that. The only ones that really need to wear gloves are the people who are in grill, who are constantly touching things. And we have a minimum of 2 to 3 times an hour do we wash our hands after we switch positions. Like after I mop the floors, I wash my hands. After I do dishes, I wash my hands. After a while of being on doing orders, because that's all I was doing. I was basically doing orders straight for like 2 hours just alone, not even really touching any product. So I didn't have time to go wash my hands, because I was trying to help customers get orders. And he was pissed off about the fact that he saw me mess with my hat. He saw me all fidgeting and whatnot and freaking out about that, and he's like, and good God, can he cuss somebody out? And so he was starting to cuss me out. I was starting to fidget more. And it was in the middle of while I was giving another customer getting their order together, and I apologized to them. Sorry about that, because it was just sitting here like you getting yelled at while at work is not fun at all. This has kind of become a babble. I'm sorry. He's like, why? Like he was pissed off, wanting to make sure his food was fresh, wanted to make sure that everyone else's food was fresh, that nothing was going to go wrong. I actually think he even left his drink when he left. I'm not sure, but it's sitting here like, oh god, just getting blown up. And then my shift manager came over, and that really pissed him off. And he was like, all right, well, we'll fix the issue. We'll make sure everything's right. How can we help? Can we give you any coupons? He's like, I don't want any effing coupons. I don't want this. I want to make sure everything's correct. Everything's all this. And I'm like, I perfectly understand it. He was just, oh God, was he an asshole about it? Definitely don't want to piss him off again. And that's not how I wanted to meet him. Good God, meeting your idol and getting cussed out by him is not how you want to meet a music idol. So that was not fun in that sense, but Not an experience I'm gonna forget. He just got even more pissed and more pissed. And so it was just sitting here like, oh geez. And like the more my shift manager tried to offer him something, give him something for free to calm him down a little bit, he just got more mad. And by the time he got his food, good Lord was he angry. And we were like, we apologized. We were like, sorry sir. And right. And like, there were like 3 different times we're like, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? That's not how what he sounds like, but in my head, when someone says that, that's what they sound like. Do you know who I am? I don't know. Something like that. And finally, by the time my manager came over, like, after he came over, I'm like, okay, wash my hands really quick, and then go finish helping my customer. So I ended up getting his order while he was blowing up my manager. Good God, I see why he sings. He didn't miss a beat when he was yelling at us. But anyway, by the time he got his food and left, we got everything in it. It was fresh, hot food and everything. And by the time he left, like we were saying, we're like apologizing, sorry, sir, we'll fix it, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, don't call me sir, I'm not that old. I couldn't help but laugh at that one. But, you know, Ivan, if you see this, sorry. Well, we were in the middle of a rush. It was like 8 people in that store. Good God, that's why we're getting a new store just down the street. Is because it gets cramped back there. Having 8 people is actually crowded, and we can barely really move around back there and do anything. So yeah, getting cussed out by Evan Leo, 5-finger death punch. Fun experience. Let me know your interesting experiences and what? Okay? Yeah, I'm just doing a video. Alright. Hey, Nary, do you want to be in it?
Yeah.
All right, come here. Come to my window.
Hello guys, my name's Nayar. I'm his shift leader. We're buddies. Hey, have a good night.
Hold on.
What's up?
Because I'm talking about Ivan Lil cussing us out.
Oh, dude, me and him were the ones that got cussed out. He was like, know what? He was like, if you guys aren't gonna prepare my food right, he's like, then I don't want it. And I was like, chill. Like, it was so crazy.
Yeah, even you offering him free stuff pissed him off.
I was like, do you want a coupon? He's like, I don't want your guys' food and all this stuff. And I was like, man, I didn't even know who he was until they pointed him out. And I was like,
it took me a while to recognize him.
Dude, I didn't even know. But all right.
Well, that's because you don't listen to him.
Yep. You have
Hey, everything good with you, man?
Dude,
yeah, I'm doing.
Dude, we have to tell Maurice.
Dude, straight up.
Who's Maurice?
My brother, he's into rock music.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Hey, once I'm done editing this video, I'll shoot it to you guys. But yeah, anyway, let me know what your experience is with meeting your idol, your musical idol, your artist, your whatever it is. And I will see you guys next time. Just listen to that echo. Hello, random person. Bye, random person. Good night, internet.